You're going to collect the dead guy, aren't you? You have a little wheelbarrow. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at this guy. He's rotting away. So this is what the diseased area looks like. Those little black balls, and it spreads. Ew. Ew. Hello everyone and welcome back again to the Universim. Today there's been an actual update, finally, after many months of waiting. Rather than them just changing stuff up, we have new content to see, so I'm super excited. And you can hear already. Whoosh. They sort of changed up the sound system a little, and it sounds awesome as we're flying through the air. There's a little bit of crackling going on, but I think that's from the recording. So let's go ahead and get things started here. So we want to choose a good spot near some water, near some trees with a good amount of resources around. I feel like this is a really good spot. Look at all this stuff going on around here. And then we've got rocks sort of nearby. So we're going to stick it right here. No, I want more water. I want more water around us. We're gonna stick it right over here. This is beautiful. Yes. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Here is our new little Nugget town. You can see this looks different already. And then the Nuggets have new animations. They have new systems entirely. Where is their exhaustion? Is this it? Rested, well performed. Okay, so this is sort of their exhaustion system. So the way that works is they eventually get tired, and then they have to sleep, or they're just gonna die. So they're not just robots that can work forever anymore, which is kind of good, but also, you know, not good for us. But in the end, it's a good thing. It's a cool thing that they added that in. Why won't this do? Aha! There we go. We'll stick it right there. All right, so we're gonna get that thing going, and then there's been a few new things added as well. So one of the first new things is our warehouse here. So this is where we're gonna store, I think, foods and goods and such like that. I'm not totally sure, but we're gonna build it and see what it does. Let's stick it. Sure, I guess that's good. I guess. Okay, we're just gonna leave that there and hope that that's right. And there's another new thing. Also, a bunch of stuff has changed, but this is the other new thing. This is the funeral pyre. So the way that this works is, I think we can basically cremate our guys now. So we're gonna stick this like right next to the main place, because I don't know, it feels like it should have a big focus on it. So right there, perfection. But that's a thing. So we can now cremate them, which is neat. And the reason that they added that is because now when the Nuggets die, they don't just like sit there forever like they used to. Like that lady on the beach was there for ages. But they actually start to create a diseased area that will actually hurt the other Nuggets. So we need to be able to get rid of the bodies, and the funeral or the graveyards fill up pretty quickly. So this is our way around that. So we're building that up first too. And it might have been a bad decision to build them first, but whatever. We're gonna get them done. All right, let's see what we can spot with the new Nugget animations. What's going on with these guys? It seems most of their... Okay, some of their animations have changed, but it's nothing giant so far. I think that they have other interaction animations, and when they start getting exhausted, they have new stuff. So we're gonna have to wait a while, because this guy's still at 92, so he's not really feeling tired yet. But they are working on getting this thing up pretty quickly, so I'm pretty proud of them. I'm proud of you guys. I think we need to actually build another hut here soon. So let's go ahead and see, where is the expansion? Forecast tower? That's not what I want. I want, can I not just build? Do I have to let them do it on their own? I think it's been too long. It's been too long. We do actually need a water pump, though. I'm glad I remembered that, because we would have died. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our water pump up and running here quickly before we die of thirst. There we go. We've got that building up. We need to prioritize this one. Make sure that they get that done, and then we'll be good to go. Now, why would you go all the way to the other side of the lake to chop down trees when you got trees literally right over here? That just seems like a hassle, man. Alright, whatever. So long as you're getting the work done, I'm not gonna judge you too much. Alright, they're finally working on the pump, and I think we are out of children. Yes, they're all adults now, so we can get them to work as soon as we finish up building some of these. Then we'll put them to work. I still don't know how that works, but we're gonna figure that out. We'll figure it all out. The water pump has just received its final touches. There we go. Now we can live. What are you guys doing? Are you guys interacting? Are you just chatting? Oh. So they're just gonna hang out and like chill and chat and talk. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get our pump up and running, though. Since we now have that going, we should be pretty much set for a little while. We just need to throw one of these somewhere. 10 is terrible. 10 is not good. Why did I have 10? 11. 11. That's all we got is 10 and 11? That's not good. Okay, we're just gonna throw it right here so we can get the 11, but that's still not very good. Okay, that's all right. And they're working on finishing up the warehouse now. They've almost got all of the materials for it, and we still have no new babies. Come on, we need to make some babies. Make some babies, you guys. I guess you're just too busy building to make babies. But that's all right. We're gonna have food and water going, so we should be good to start the baby making after that. It'll be fantastic. Our fishing pier has been completed. Ooh, it looks different. I don't think that looks the same. I think that looks new. Okay, that's cool though. We're gonna go ahead and assign a mining stone delivering going to chop tree. Yeah, you. Ooh, you will be assigned. Yes. There we go. He's now assigned as the fisherman, so he'll get us some food, and then they're working on finishing this one up, and then we'll get to see what this is all about. So this one is one of the new structures. These are our 2 new structures, and then there's a bunch of other stuff that's happening, but we have to wait for them to die. Now, that usually doesn't actually take that long, so we should see some Nugget death happening pretty quickly. But I think the way that this works is we assign someone to it, and then they, like, have a ceremony after the death. So we respect our elderly nuggets, and then they burn them. So it gets rid of the bodies, and it saves us from the disease that would come from the dead nuggets. But I think we can also disable this if we do want to have a graveyard. We can disable this and then have a graveyard for our nuggets. Now we've got... Oh, they're building up stone huts. Sweet. It's time to start reproducing, isn't it? After you guys finish this up, sure. Then you can start. Okay. Who's collecting the last bit of wood here? You getting it? Going to chop tree. She's getting the last bit of wood. Perfect. There's our last bit of wood. So now it's ready to build. Now we just need to get some nuggets on it. I think she's gonna go work on it. No, she's going to chop the tree. Don't chop the tree. Prioritize. Where are you going? Come back. Do this. Okay, well, clearly they don't listen to me still. Oh, he's working on it. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I can't wait to see what this thing looks like. It's really big. Like, it's much bigger than I thought it would be. I guess technically it is a warehouse. So as the evolution sort of stages are added to this, then it'll get bigger and bigger and look more like what this picture is here, rather than, you know, just stone slabs surrounded by stuff. But I can't wait for that. Obviously, we still got a little ways before that comes, but once these buildings start evolving, things are gonna get crazy. It's gonna get awesome. There it is. There's our warehouse. Okay, so I guess this is just where we store everything, pretty much. We store the herbs for the, I guess, for the witch doctor, the stone, and wood for construction and food. And then they also did rework the farming system, so we actually do need to build a farm. I know we never build farms because they're just not as good, but we're gonna build up a farm this time. Oh man, we need a lot of space here. What is, oh, there's stuff glowing. Okay, let's go ahead and build it back over here, because this is a good spot, right? Back here, maybe? No? There's all this stuff in the way. Okay, I guess this is our spot then. Right there. Perfection. That is a big plot of land there. A really big plot of land. But they should be able to get to it pretty quickly and make us an awesome farm. So the way that they reworked farming is, I think that they made it a lot simpler, a lot more automatic, because before we had to handle it all ourselves, and it was kind of tedious and a little bit of a pain to do, and it didn't usually work. That's why the fishing station has always been the better one, because it's, you know, essentially totally automatic. You know, he goes out and fishes and guts them and finishes them all himself. But the farm, we have to manage. So I think that they fixed that up some, and then I think they did redesign it a little bit. So we're gonna see what that looks like as soon as that's done. But first, we've got our well coming along, and this is what I'm excited for, the funeral pyre. And then we're gonna have, I think we have to assign someone to this. We should probably make a witch doctor soon too, but I want everyone to die. I want all of our nuggets to die so that we can see what it looks like when they die. It's an exciting time. Oh, I should feel a little bit bad about that. We're gonna go ahead and prioritize this building though, so that we can see what it's like. Autumn has begun. Ooh, okay. Sweet. So the seasons changing. So things have changed with the seasons as well. You can see, look at the colors of the trees changing already. They're all changing quite a bit, but they did rework the seasons a little bit, so I'm not sure what's gonna come from that, but it should be interesting. Look at that pretty rain. That's so cool. Okay, let's get back to focusing. But you can see already, it all looks like fall. They reworked that, so it looks much prettier, and we can see the colors change rather than just, you know that it's winter and the snow, but we get to actually see some of the stuff now. So I'm excited about that as well. There's just so much new stuff. Granted, it has been a while, so we would hope so, but it's finally starting to come along, and I'm loving it. Oh, well, what is this? I can tag their name. Ooh, what do I want to give you? Winky face? Or no, that's not a winky face. This is just a weird face. Okay, you get a Pac-Man ghost. What does that do? Okay, I assigned that to him. Now, oh, look, he's got a little Pac-Man ghost. Yeah, tag Nugget by symbol. So we get assigned symbols to all of these guys. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that we could do that before, but now they all have symbols. You guys are all special. You're all special. You're not just numbers anymore. You're actual people. You have symbols. That makes you actual people. It's great. Okay, they're getting close to finishing that, and things are coming along pretty nicely. They're not prioritizing like I want them to. Why are you guys even working on this one? I said finish this one. Oh well, things are still going well. We don't have Nugget mating going on yet because I've been prioritizing everything else, but they should be young enough to still do that. Yeah, 15, 19. Hopefully they don't start dropping too fast. They do die quite a bit younger currently, so we'll see. We'll see how well that goes, but hopefully it'll go all right. There goes our last wood delivery. So now they just have to build it up, and then we can see what it looks like. So this is the structure that I'm most excited to just see because it does look really cool looking. If we go ahead and just like pull it up. Where is it? This one, you can see, like, that looks so cool. It's different from everything else. It's another one of the towers, sort of. Oh, whoops. Abort. Yes. Okay, it's still there. I broke something, but it's another tower, sort of like the weather tower, but obviously not at all because it's for burning people. But in a good way, you know, not in a bad way or anything. But I'm excited to see what the actual structure looks like. This one's kind of neat. It's kind of bland, but I think as we actually do add stuff to it, it turn on / off building. Whoa! When you turn off building, it won't use any resources, but it won't be producing anything. Okay, that's interesting. So this one does consume some water, so we can actually just turn it off, but we don't need that. Represents the building's current condition. I don't think that this did this before. I don't think that this worked before. This building's slowly breaking. That's not good. We're gonna need to fix that. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about that right now. Oh, this one's breaking too. No, I don't want you to break it. I want you to fix it. Okay, we're gonna need to make a repair hut because apparently that's actually important now. Injured yourself doing ordinary stuff. Well, that's just dumb. Maybe you should be smarter, dummy. Okay. But this is their exhaustion meters on all of them. You can see they're all getting pretty tired at this point, which means that eventually they're gonna have to go and take a nap, so they'll stop working at some point. Hopefully, they'll start making some babies first, but if not, that's okay. Look at this. Look at how cool this looks. See, there's a little fire thing, and it just looks so cool. Okay, how do I assign people to this? Oh, this is our on and off switch for this. So this one, oh, we can make sure it doesn't burn them or it does burn them. So this make sure it does, this make sure it doesn't. But I think that this is essential for burying them at all, burying them with peace. Burying, yeah. So we have to have this in order to just put them in the graveyard even, I think. So that's kind of neat. Oh, no, what is this? Oh, no. Why has it got an icy thing? Why? I don't want to click on you. I want to click on this. Okay. So I think that means that it's going to be harder to fish. I think that might mean we're going to run low on food resources, which is not a good sign. Things are actually getting a little bit more difficult than they were before. Things were way too easy before, and they've definitely upped the challenge a little bit, I feel like. So that's really good news, I guess. It's also kind of bad news because we might die, but it's good news still. Sure, we'll throw that one up over there. You guys are working on everything else. We'll let everything else finish. We just want to stack up the list. Make sure that they're ready for everything. Okay, we should be good though. Things are getting pretty chilly, and it should start snowing soon, so I don't know how we're gonna do on food. And we still don't have any new Nugget babies, but everything else is doing okay. And here is our new farm. It looks like it's kind of damaged a little bit, so I don't think that this is gonna really be able to do much at the moment, and we don't really want to throw any new people on it until they have babies. Why aren't you guys reproducing? Have your babies. What's going on here? How can I, okay, you doing nothing. You. Yes. There we go. So now he's gonna go to the farm rather than being the fisherman, because the fisherman can't do anything right now because the lake is sort of frozen over. You can see the ice layer on top of it. That looks so cool. Okay, that wasn't there before. It just like turned white before, but you can see, oh, it doesn't freeze over everywhere. It just freezes over on the edge like real ice. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. That's super cool. Let's go see if we can find a lake that isn't. This one's totally frozen over all the way. But I think that if it's a warm enough climate, they might just not freeze over at all. But it looks like all of these are pretty cold. Look at that one. That looks so cool. Oh, everything's starting to get all cold now. So let's see if we can find our way back home. Did I just lose our nuggets? Hey, nuggets. There you guys are. Yeah, you can see this lake is starting to totally freeze over now. There's still some soft spots, but it's gonna totally freeze over in a little bit, and these fisherman huts will be totally useless. So we have to go and focus on this. Choose a crop. We have to choose a like freezing cold crop. Let's see. What about temperature? Does it see? Oh wait, temperature's over here. We need like ice cold crops. I don't think any of these really change much of anything. We definitely want food. There's also herbs, but we just want the food. So we're just gonna go with food. I guess we'll go with this one. It takes crops expected growth speed. We definitely want 1. And then it outputs quite a bit. So we're just gonna try out that one and see how that works, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. We're just gonna try it and see, because we might end up starving here. We're getting pretty low on food, and we're not having any babies, so hopefully we don't just entirely die. That would suck. But everything else seems to be going okay. I can't really tell if we're gonna end up dying or not. We're just gonna have to play it out and see how it goes. So hopefully it goes well. Where do we want this? Right over here? Looks good. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, they're working on stuff that doesn't even matter though, and this guy's about to die. He is losing it. His health is dropping down low because we don't have a doctor for him. You guys gotta start making some babies soon, or you're all gonna die. Oh, you're all old. No. You guys, we might end up failing this one. This has been a long time since we've ever failed at the Universim, but today might be the day, and I'm not gonna stop it. No, I need to see what happens when these guys die. Oh, look. See? His exhaustion. He couldn't take it anymore, and he just fell asleep on the ground. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry, buddy. It's -6 outside. You guys are just tortured right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at the snowflakes. Oh, it's a snowflake. It's beautiful. Totally individual. All on its own. Actually, I think they're probably all the same. But it looks so cool. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh, at least you guys get to enjoy the pretty view with the snow and all the wintry stuff. I'm sure you hate it, but it's cool looking. Has injured itself doing ordinary stuff. Who injured themselves now? Why you guys keep injuring yourself doing stupid normal stuff? Look, this guy's gonna die. He's like about to drop dead. Okay, let's see if we can get you two dead so that we can see what happens when you die. I'm sorry that you're just like a lab rat, but this is the way that the world works around here. He's at 7 health now. He keeps going though. He's working through the pain. I'm proud of you, man. I am. I mean, you're gonna die. It's for a good cause, but you're gonna die, and I'm sorry. 5. Oh no. Going to construction site. He's still going. He's still trying. 4. I'm sorry, buddy. 3. Oh no. How can I can't help you. I can't. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I want to do. 2. Oh, you're gonna drop dead right next to your friend. Yep. You guys are gonna drop dead. You're putting in every little last bit of your life, though. I'm proud. 0. He's dead. He's a ghost. He had a ghost. Okay. So we now need to do something with him, or he's just gonna sit there forever. How do we fix this man? How do we get rid of this man so that he doesn't just sit there and stank up everything. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Is anybody gonna go and help this man? There's a dead man. He's gonna create a diseased area if you don't. Stop working. Stop working. Help the dead man. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this poor dead man. Oh, that's so sad. Water pump is in bad condition. There's nothing I can do. Everything's falling apart. I can't do anything. We got a dead guy. Is anybody gonna do anything? No, nobody cares. You guys are the worst. Hey, we finished the cemetery. Okay, so we can go ahead and assign one of these guys, and hopefully they will deal with the dead guy. Things are kind of floating here. I guess that still happens. Okay, but here is our, what are we gonna call you? Our grave digger? Okay, you're a grave digger. Well, there's our grave digger. I don't know what you're doing. You're about useless over here, but we need this girl. Oh, she's going to collect. Do nothing. Do nothing. That's not doing nothing. You're going to collect the dead guy, aren't you? You have a little wheelbarrow. Look at that. That's so cool. What? Okay, I'm sorry. It's not cool. Look at this guy. He's rotting away. So this is what the diseased area looks like. Those little black balls, and it spreads. Ew. Ew. We made a diseased area, so now if they go there, then they're going to start to die. What? No, you're not. He's not even in it. You're just slamming his head on the ground. Okay, so then she'll take him up here. And then what? Look at her go. Okay, we're gonna slow this down. What'd you do? Where is he? Where'd you put him? Where did you do with them? Wait, wait. Going to cemetery. Why are you going to the cemetery? Where's spring has begun. Fishing season is open. What about the guy? Okay, guess he got burned alive. Guess he's just dead. I don't know. He's just gone, and you don't seem to care. Well, that's a thing. All right. Well, that didn't go so well. Well, I guess now we know what happens with that. Now we're aware of what happens with this thing. So I guess there's not really the flames going on so much anymore. It's just you throw them in there and they're gone, and then we have this diseased area left here. And I think that might go away over time. I'm not totally sure, but we dealt with it. What are you doing? Going to cemetery. She's going back to the cemetery for no reason. That guy's body is just gone. She just like vaporized it. So I guess that's how that works. Anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and end things there because things are clearly falling apart. We didn't do such a good job on this run of the Universim, but next time we will do better now that we know what's different. So this thing isn't super useful early on, but later on I feel like it'll be really useful. This is essential. We need to build huts. That has to be a main focus. Before they would just sort of do it on their own, but I think we sort of stopped them. And the fishing is a far less useful, I guess, sort of income than it was before, which is not good. Are you gonna die too? Maybe. You might. But we're gonna go ahead and end things there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this new update of the Universim. It's definitely getting better. Every time they add something new, I'm just super excited. But that's gonna be it for today, everybody. I hope you guys have enjoyed.